This ghost town has an unusual history where someone mysteriously came in and stole an entire building overnight. We'll tell you all about it coming up on Ghost Towns and More. During the 1860s, prospectors were coming to the Blue Mountains in northeastern Oregon, hoping to find their fortune. When gold was discovered, mining camps were set up in the area. It wasn't until the 1890s that a town was established, and how that town got started is legendary. According to lore, two young prospectors came into the area from back east and walked into one of the mining camp saloons. They introduced themselves to the barkeeper and asked where there would be a good place to dig up some gold. The barkeeper sensed that these two inexperienced fellows, referred to then as greenhorns, would fall for just about anything, and jokingly said while pointing up at the hillside, "Why not start up there?" Taking the bartender seriously, the two prospectors left the saloon, with the bartender and others in the saloon laughing at the joke that had just been played on the two unsuspecting men. The two greenhorns found a place up on the nearby hill to start digging. It wasn't long before they unearthed a chunk of rock that turned out to be one of the richest ores anyone at the camp had ever seen. The two men supposedly filed a mining claim, and their mine was named the Greenhorn Mine. In the years that followed, the small town that developed took on the name of Greenhorn. Others claim that Greenhorn was named for different reasons, but no one seems to know for sure. But by the 1890s, the town had grown to a population of 3,200, with saloons, hotels, and their own newspaper. There was even a municipal horse racing track, and of course, a jail. Greenhorn was officially founded in 1891, then incorporated in 1903. But it was chartered in an unusual way. According to sources, U.S. President William Howard Taft issued a patent directly to the town's mayor and his successors in 1912. This made Greenhorn City comparable to a small principality rather than a city, which made its leaders responsible directly to the federal government. This was perhaps one of the only municipalities known in the nation to be chartered in this way. The boom years for Greenhorn were from about 1900 to 1910. Placer mining gave way to lode mining, which was more profitable until the rich deposits played out. Greenhorn is located at the 6,300-foot level, high in the pines of the Greenhorn Mountains within the Blue Mountain Range, and is known as the highest incorporated city in Oregon that straddles two counties. Winters were long and difficult. Deep snows hindered the progress of mining, and the population eventually began to die off. By 1919, the post office closed, and soon after that, most people had left. Then during World War II, gold mining became illegal, and the town became a complete ghost. But the story doesn't end there. In June of 1963, residents in the town of Canyon City, just 45 miles away, woke up one morning to something no one would have ever expected. Someone or some group of people had mysteriously stolen the Greenhorn City jail building during the night and transported it all the way down to Canyon City, then unloaded it in front of the county courthouse. There were no witnesses, and no one came forward admitting that they were part of this audacious undertaking. To this day, whoever undertook this incredible feat under the cover of night is still a mystery. Although some people tried to initiate legal action to have it hauled back, it was resituated by the Grant County Historical Museum, where it remains preserved. A fortuitous circumstance, as the structure would have likely deteriorated and been destroyed in the abandoned town of Greenhorn. A number of recent censuses say that Greenhorn's population is 0, but property owners today use it for a seasonal getaway. The town is tucked deep into a wilderness area, accessible by most vehicles during the warm and drier months of the year. Greenhorn is a beautiful remote ghost town to visit, and if you do, be prepared to take along extra supplies as there are no services. Lodging and all other services are available in Baker City, about 50 miles to the east. When you do go, please be respectful of private properties in the area. Be sure to take advantage and visit other nearby ghost towns, as well as the Sumpter Valley Railway, making your trip quite memorable.